To my amigos Latinos that came into El America alegremente, comprende que es time to go back to your casita, por favor.
America, President Trump just signed an executive order creating a new center for homeless veterans. And he's paying for it by redirecting funds that were being used for illegal immigrants. Meanwhile, Anheuser-Busch is investing $300 million in American manufacturing, creating jobs and strengthening communities across our country.
President Trump signing an executive order creating a new center for homeless vets, and he'll pay for it by redirecting funds that were used for the illegals in this country. Tunnel to Towers CEO and founder Frank Siller joins us now. Frank, so the president has made it very clear we were using all this other money for people that weren't citizens. Let's take care of our vets.
What is up, guys? Tyson Dela Cruz here. Thank you so much for rocking with me. These two stories perfectly illustrate the difference between the Trump administration and the Biden administration, the previous administration. While Biden was spending billions of dollars on illegal immigrants, Trump is redirecting those funds to help our veterans. Finally. And while some companies are shipping jobs overseas, Anheuser-Busch is investing hundreds of millions in American workers. This is what we voted for. Let me break down the first story for you. President Trump just signed an executive order creating a new center for homeless veterans. And he's funding it by redirecting money that was previously being used and allocated for illegal immigrants. This is a perfect example of putting America first, especially those who served our country.
They're going to help Thomas.
Well, I love the announcement, the executive order. I mean, you just think about how many homeless vets that we have on the streets here. We should take care of them first before anybody else, quite frankly. The president, during his first 4 years, paid a lot of attention to our veterans, and most certainly doing it again in his second term. He has said in the campaign that he wanted to eradicate homelessness amongst our veterans. This is exactly our mission at the Tunnel to Towers Foundation. Yes, we're going to take care of all the great heroes that are catastrophically injured.
Frank Siller, the founder of Tunnel to Tower, put it perfectly when he said, we need to take care of them before anybody else. And quite frankly, he's absolutely right. These men and women put their lives on the line for our country, and they deserve our support when they come home.
One dies on the line of duty, leaves young kids behind. We're going to take care of every single one with their mortgage-free homes. That being said, there are so many homeless veterans that give us this country that we live in, and this executive order is going to make a tremendous difference, put a big spotlight on it.
What are you hearing from the vets? Because, I mean, we see them on the streets of America today. You know them personally. You've been housing them already with Tunnel to Towers. What are they saying now that the president is activating the country and saying, hey, we got to take care of our people?
Tunnel to Towers has been doing incredible work for years, providing housing for catastrophically injured veterans and supporting the families of those who made the ultimate sacrifice. And now with President Trump's executive order, they'll have even more resources to help our heroes.
Well, you know, so I did a walk for the 20th anniversary, and I walked from the Pentagon to Shanksville Ground Zero. And I remember walking through Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and I went under an underpass, and down there were so many homeless people, and most of them were veterans. And it was gut-wrenching to see that. They need our help. They need our help. They served our country. They put their lives on the line for us. We need to take care of them.
Siller shared a gut-wrenching story about walking under an underpass and finding homeless people, most of whom were veterans. This is the national disgrace that President Trump is determined to fix. These men and women served our country and put their lives on the line for us. The least we could do is make sure that they have a roof over their heads.
And exactly what we're doing at Tunnel to Towers. We ask people to go to T2T.org, go do $11 a month. But we can't do it alone. We need Fox viewers. They're terrific. You know, you've been helping us for so many years. But it'll be great if, because of this executive order that President Trump has put out there, he has a mission to get this done, and we have a mission to get it done. And I believe, you know, public and private working together, that this is the only way it gets done.
Now let's turn to the second story. Anheuser-Busch just announced a massive $300 million investment in its U.S. manufacturing facility. This is part of their Brewing Futures initiative, which is focused on creating jobs and strengthening American communities.
Another big announcement today, Anheuser-Busch celebrating a new $300 million national investment at its Columbus brewery.
Now, their investment will also be expanding their technical training with the company's first Regional Excellence Center coming to Columbus.
The Columbus Brewery, which has been open for almost 60 years, is getting the first ever Regional Technical Excellence Center. This center will provide advanced training for workers, helping them develop their skills needed to operate the increasingly sophisticated brewing technology.
How they do it continues to evolve, and the technology continues to advance, and we want Ohio workers to advance at the same time.
Officials say the new national investment by Anheuser-Busch will have a major impact on advancing technology and building up the workforce. Columbus is getting the first ever Regional Excellence Center.
But here's what's really impressive. They're not just training their own employees, they're opening the doors to local trade schools, creating a pipeline for qualified workers that will strengthen the entire American manufacturing sector. This is how you build a skilled workforce for the future.
The program is modeled after the Technical Excellence Center in St. Louis, supporting over 1,200 employees.
We will open our doors beyond our own workforce, inviting local trade schools to leverage our capabilities and our curriculum so that together we can build an even stronger pipeline of qualified and talented workers to strengthen the American manufacturing sector.
Now, here's where these two stories intersect. Both President Trump's executive order and Anheuser-Busch investments are focused on supporting veterans. Towers is working to provide housing and support for homeless veterans, while Anheuser-Busch is partnering with the Manufacturing Institute Heroes Make America program to help veterans find good-paying jobs in manufacturing.
This is good work, but I was telling you off air, this is hard work. I mean, I know the boys that I spend time hunting with, you know, in a minute they'll be fighting or anything. You got to house these guys with mental health problems, drug addictions, don't have social services for food and everything, and keep order as well. How do you do it?
Well, I'm going to tell you, first of all, I'm going to just read out the list of places where we're doing for homeless veterans right now. We're buying hotels or vacant land, and we're building these villages or renovating these hotels into permanent housing of the older veterans and transitional for younger ones. Because
Frank Siller explained the comprehensive approach Tunnel to Towers is taking to address veteran homelessness. They're not just providing temporary shelter, they're creating permanent housing solutions and offering the support services veterans need to rebuild their lives.
we want them to transition out and back into society. Atlanta, Georgia, Bradenton, Florida, Memphis, Tennessee, Bayville, New Jersey, just broke ground on it, Harrisburg, Denver, Buffalo, New York, Detroit, North Carolina, North Charleston, South Carolina, Houston, Riverdale, Austin. We're already in California. In the West LA property, which the president talked about, we already have a facility there that we've been working on for the last couple of years. And we poured in to that project because it was stalled for quite a while. We poured $72 million into that project to get homeless veterans off the street.
Meanwhile, Anheuser-Busch's Excellence Center will help support military veterans find opportunities in manufacturing. Currently, more than 10% of Anheuser-Busch's workforce consists of veterans and active duty military members. And this new program will help them increase those numbers even further.
The Excellence Center will invite local trade schools to build a pipeline of qualified workers to strengthen the manufacturing sector while also training the existing workforce, hoping to upskill its entire regional technical workforce over the next 3 years.
The more business can be entwined and work with our schools, the better it is. It's better for us, it's better for the business, better for the young people that are being trained.
Officials also say the new Excellence Center will help support military veterans find opportunities in manufacturing.
What's really impressive, at least in my opinion, in regards to the Tunnel to Towers approach, is that they're not just providing housing, they're offering a full range of support services to help veterans rebuild their lives. This includes career and educational guidance, mental health treatment, and substance abuse treatment.
So on these premises, on these properties, we give career and educational guidance, behavioral health support, which is mental health treatment, substance abuse treatment. Come on, because we know that has to be taken care of. You just can't put a roof over their heads. You got to get them. There's counseling, therapy, preventive care, rehabilitation, entitlement and benefit supports, and more and more and more, because put a roof over their head, but get them the help that they need, because you know what? These are great heroes, and they deserve us.
Similarly, Anheuser-Busch's investment goes beyond just creating jobs. They're building a sustainable future for American manufacturing by investing in workforce development, supporting local communities, and creating opportunities for veterans to transition into civilian careers. America, this is what America First looks like in action. It's about redirecting resources from illegal amigos, illegal immigrants, to our veterans who served our country. It's about companies investing in American workers and American communities. It's about public and private sectors working together to solve our nation's challenges. President Trump's executive order and Anheuser-Busch's investment are both examples of renewing the spirit of American patriotism and economic nationalism that is taking hold under this administration. After years of neglect and misplaced priorities, we're finally putting American first, especially those who sacrificed so much for our country. So next time you hear somebody criticize Trump's immigration policies, remember that he's redirecting those funds to help our homeless veterans. And next time you crack open a cold Budweiser, remember you're supporting a company that's investing in America, American workers, and American communities. I'm personally not a Budweiser fan myself. I actually don't even drink at all. But remember, when you put America first, everyone benefits, especially those who have given so much for our country. Let me know what you guys think about this. And also, if you do drink, let me know what you drink down below. Drop it down in the comment section down below. Smash the like button if you kindly would. Share, subscribe. And as always, guys, I'll catch you on the next one.